Hey everyone, welcome with another Resident Evil 2 remake challenge. Now, I'm sure you thought I was all done with these, but I checked the new ones that just came out and they actually gave us some of the ones I like, so we're going to check them out right now. I want to show you which ones we're going to do. We're going to do one called Undamaged Goods, which is you can only take damage 5 times or less. I just got done playing the Stellar Blade demo, which was actually pretty decent. I was pleasantly surprised by it, but now we're on to Resident Evil again. We don't have enough time to do an Alan Wake video, so we're gonna get started on this challenge early. So here, we're gonna do this one, Undamaged Goods. And your goal here is you gotta take damage 5 times or less, and you can only counterattack 3 times or less. Let's make sure we select it to have it actually count. Not yet completed by any RE.net members. Yeah, it's only been out for like an hour, 46 minutes. Nobody's playing it just yet. It's also a Sunday or early Monday morning, so obviously nobody's playing this right now. If I had started earlier, probably might have been the first, but whatever. Yeah. Now, this does not mean you cannot use the grenades. You just can't use them to counterattack. So you have to time those carefully. So the counterattacks you want to have, I'm going to tell you right now, are in the gauntlet area with the G adults. One for Birkin if you need it. And then one for, what's his name? G3 Birkin if you need it. Those are the 3. Anything else, you just gotta tank the damage. Just let the zombie or dog or whatever it is bite you and just heal up afterwards if you have to. Ideally you won't, but that's if you have to. Now we're gonna be doing also we're gonna be doing Claire A. The reason for that is because with Leon it becomes very easy for Mr. X to damage him 5 times and kill him at the end. And even if he doesn't kill you, it just becomes very easy for Mr. X to ruin the run. We're also going to do this later on after we finish with Claire. We're going to do this, which is I've already seen people have done it already. It's the no time to waste for Tofu Hunk. Oh yeah, Bioman already did it. No Name, Rebecca Wong, Tayu. Yeah, 20 people have done it so far. It is very easy to do this with Hunk or Flan, so... Oh, and this guy went for Cognac, so... They went with the guy who has the grenade launcher. I don't really like Cognac that much, but he does have a nice grenade launcher. But it's just easier to pick Hunk or Flan. Those are your 2 mainstays. They can get that done very, very easily and very smoothly. You don't even have to worry about getting under 10 minutes. You just... As long as you don't stop to fight with the zombies too much, you will get that achievement easily. So we're gonna start. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna do the military outfit for Claire, and I forgot to do so. So we'll just change her clothing for the second part because I don't want to stop the recording. So we're just gonna change it for the second part. So yeah, we're gonna do the first scenario just because I don't want to bother with the blob, and I also want to have a much more leisurely pace because we're gonna need ammo, lots and lots of ammo, because remember that zombies cannot touch you. For that reason, we are not doing hardcore. I normally play on hardcore, but not this one, because it has stronger enemies that increases the chance of you being injured. So no, we're gonna do standard for this one, and I want it to be nice and laid back. I don't want to have to bother with the dumbass revolver or any of that crap, Oh, Claire still has on her detective outfit. Let's switch out of that real quick. Damn, I should have downloaded the military outfit. Got polygonal Claire. Let's just use a regular outfit for now. We'll change it to the normal one later. I mean, to the military one later. Yeah. This is not a challenge where you want to try to be all badass and do hardcore, because it is very easy to screw this up, and you're gonna want to keep constant saves, which you also cannot do if you're saving with the ink ribbons. It's just Way too much of a hassle.
Okay?
We're not gonna do it, so we're gonna do standard for this one.
I'll check it out.
I have done that, I think, on hardcore, but like I said, it's just easier to do it standard. Shoot this son of a bitch.
Sir.
You have to shoot him because he cannot lay a hand on you. There you go. Grab the key. It is just very important to have enough ammo to successfully fight off all the zombies. You do not want them to even grab you once. That also means all the dogs have to die and all the lickers have to die. You cannot risk one of them hitting you, so you have to have plenty of ammo on hand. Plenty of saves.
Attention all citizens.
Especially because remember, you're fighting G4 Birkin at the end. G3 Birkin is already difficult enough, but you can cheese him with the grenade launcher.
Gotta keep moving.
You know, the grenade launcher will stop G3 Birkin pretty quickly. But G4 Birkin, which is the one where he's all jumping around, it is just very easy for that one to hit you once or twice. So you want to make sure you have plenty of sufficient ammo to take down everything in your path, and you cannot do that on hardcore.
Almost there.
So standard it is. Well, I mean, you can do it on hardcore, but it's just much more stressful than doing it on standard. Like I said, I think I did it once on hardcore, and after that I just decided, no, I'm just gonna do it on standard. Because you don't get extra credit for doing it on the hard difficulty, you know? You just don't. You know, no one's gonna go, oh, look at that badass. You don't get extra credit from Capcom for doing it that way. So just do it on standard and save yourself the trouble. Let's go grab the bullets upstairs. We're also gonna grab this right away because we need the space to actually what was it again? I think it was a lion, an arrow, and a bird, right? There it is. I have them memorized. We need the space to carry more bullets. That also means that we do have to come back into the RPD later on to get the extra stuff for our weapons, extra ammo, all this stuff. It is not a race. You can take as long as you need to complete this challenge. It is not a race. You do not get extra credit for finishing it in an hour and a half or 2 hours. That's not the spirit of this challenge. The challenge is to prove that you can avoid getting hit even once or twice on most occasions. And obviously we're going to switch this out for the Albert, but we're going to save right here in the very first area because, like I said, this is a run where it's very easy to screw up everything, so I'm going to save right here. And standard, let's see, what standard should we sacrifice? Or should we save all the hardcore stuff? You know, let's save all the hardcore stuff, whatever. Like, maybe you can get brownie points from your fellow peers online, but Capcom doesn't care. They just, as long as you finish it the way they tell you to, it's fine. You can take 3 hours, you can take 4 hours, doesn't matter. All you need to do is just finish it without getting hit more than 5 times. Let's grab the bullets from his dirty ass. Let's turn on the lights too. I like to turn on the lights in this room. Oh, one thing, since you are trying to avoid getting hit, that also means you'll want to grab this board over here probably, if you can. Because you can use that board to board up that one, board up over there, and that way it takes care of a huge problem immediately. Damn. Claire's struggling to move the locker. Now, even though I took the first aid spray, I will tell you there is no point in taking them. I just took that out of instinct. It's just my instinct to always take that spray. There is no point whatsoever because you cannot get hit. So, and you can only counterattack 3 times. So there's literally no point. All you need is just like 2 herbs, 2 or 3 herb combinations. And that's it. There's really no point in picking up any other health. You're gonna kill that guy right away. There you go. See this right here, but actually I don't remember. I think you can get away without taking that board. Yeah, we'll pass on the board because we don't have enough ammo right now to deal with all of them. Actually, let's see. Maybe we should take it. Right, he's down. Grab the board. Oh yeah, he has more bullets in here. Let's get out of here, Claire.
So nobody knows what caused this?
Yeah, I was gonna do Resident Evil 4 remake, but once I saw this challenge, I was like, nope, we gotta do this. Because this is one of my favorites. It's one of those things that seems intimidating at first. How the hell are you gonna avoid getting hit more than 5 times? But it's actually very easy once you follow the proper steps. The proper steps are: step number 1, don't fuck up. Step number 2, kill everything in your path. And step number 3, don't rush into anything. Actually, we can use this board on the window over there. Let's put this away for now. Actually, should we store it? Let's keep it on us because we can combine it with the... We can combine that with the other part we get later on in the office. Let's store the herb too. You only need 5 herb combinations. After that, you can just stop picking them up because remember, you can only heal 5 times anyway to begin with, so there's no point in picking up the herbs or the first aid sprays. You should not be in a position where you have to use them.
This is 73 Birdie. The rescue heading east. The river's down at RP.
Actually, we can use this board to board up the window over there. The one where that zombie falls out of. So that we don't have another zombie coming in there. Not this one. That one over there. We can board this up right now. Yeah, you keep out of there, fool. That takes care of her. Now we only got 2 to board up. That's also the reason why I took Claire A, because you're going to need a lot of ammo. So dealing with the revolver is no good because you can't make ammo for that. You have to find it, and you can't. There's barely enough gunpowder to make regular ammo. So the Albert becomes of limited use. So instead, we just use it here. Leon's weapons are pretty effective, but the problem with Leon's weapons is that they're not going to protect you from Mr. X later on. Oh damn, he's dead. That was alive. Just chopped off both of his legs. You don't need them, right? You don't need them anymore. Ooh, that guy's definitely dead. He's mega dead. Let's grab this. Yeah, we want to end up with a huge ton of gunpowder and ammo here. It's 9:15:7, right? There you go. We've gotten the hang of it, right? We've gotten the hang of it. Nice detail on that American flag. I never realized it was actually stitched. I thought it was a picture. dead. We already know the code. We can leave these guys for now. We do not have the key for this, so we shouldn't go in there just yet anyway. Let's combine the speed loader. Board up that window. The more zombies you can board up, the better. Less enemies for you to take a chance on. Like I said, we're going to combine enough to make 5 healing herbs. After that, we don't need them anymore. So you can safely ignore the rest of the herbs. This is one of those playthroughs where you're only going to grab 5 healing herbs, because those are the ones that give us invincibility for a short amount of time. And that's it. You do not want to take the time to make anything else. Because if you have to make more than 5, you've already lost. There's no point, so store this, put this here. There we go. Let's combine these two right away, since might as well, right? We need all the ammo we can get, so. Now, like I said, it is a very important distinction. You can still use grenades and the knife to kill enemies. You just can't counterattack. You can still slash them like this. That's not counterattacking. Let's grab the red herb. When they don't want you to use grenades and knives, they will tell you, like on the tofu runs, where they tell you do not use grenades, do not use knives, do not counterattack. They will tell you specifically not to use a certain weapon when they don't want you to do it. Like I said, if you check the guidelines and there's nothing there, it's pretty safe to do it. There we go. I always start from 7. It helps to keep a specific digit you always start from. I always choose 7 and then work backwards from there. Let's grab all that stuff upstairs. I'm sure this guy's dead. You also want to machine gun the dogs here, rather than trying to run from them, because they can easily damage you. They would just ambush you from behind, and there goes your run. So DCM. We don't need the key just yet. Just go store all this stuff. That also means you're gonna have to kill the lickers in the parking garage, because you cannot risk getting hit by any of them. You need to preserve those hits for the boss fights. Which may also mean you might need to save just before G2 Birkin on the platform with the crane, and then you know, it may take you a couple times to get that right. You want to avoid getting hit by him entirely there, or only taking one hit, because you need the others for the last 2 boss fights. So you do not want to mess around with that version of Birkin there. You just want to machine gun him immediately. So you need the extra extended mag for the machine gun, so you can fire at his eye and take him out right away. You do not want to mess with any of those guys on this challenge. Alright, there we go. Let's grab the knife. We don't need that. Look at that, we already have 60 bullets. You're gonna need all of them. And while we're here, we can combine the red herb with the with this one right here, the green. Combine it and store. Store that, store that, store this for Birkin. We don't need this just yet. And we can reload our gun to get the extra bullets out of the way. You want to keep a lot of slots open for ammo, since we're not going to be using a lot of health. It really streamlines the way you can play the game, because you know exactly what you have to do. I should also mention this week is Masters Week for the golf, as I mentioned on the Stellar Blade video, which means I'm not going to be able to stay up very late to record, so I'm probably only going to do a couple videos, like probably the first 2 or 3 days. After that, I just can't do it because I have to monitor that from very early on. I should have the winner of the tournament of all the guys I've bet using bonus money and free bets and occasional cash, but even so, you want to monitor it from the very beginning, just in case there's no surprises, you know.
It's Marvin.
Just in case one of those 100 or 201 plus guys decides to make a run at it, you can intercept them pretty early, you know.
I'm on my way.
Bet them while it only costs you like 10 or 15 bucks to bet them, as opposed to like 50 or 100. You know, even if you have all the favorites, you want to intercept those guys quickly. And since the coverage starts very early in the morning, that means I'm not going to be able to stay up very late recording like I usually do. Like, I've been going to bed around like 5 a.m. nowadays, or like 4:30 a.m. But I cannot do that right now with this it's just too important, so I want to make sure I get a nice healthy profit out of that tournament, so I have to monitor it carefully. Bring her over here. You don't want to deal with her, because if you leave her alive, she can ambush you at the doors right here, so you don't want to have that happen.
You bastard!
Hopefully I win a bunch of money, and like I said, I can finally get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and that Princess Peach game, like I mentioned on the Stellar Blade video. He's just eating his ass right there. And she's just stunned in fear. Look at that, her arm is just stunned right there. She knew death was coming. We don't have to take out that guy as long as you don't disturb him. Mainly as when Mr. X starts pursuing you, that you have to be careful. Alright, Marvin, we got it. It's Leon. I really gotta remember to download the military outfit. He doesn't say the line, so Elliot was right here, because obviously he wasn't here when you first opened up the door. I've been thinking of doing a Resident Evil Nemesis. Yeah, I was gonna do a original Resident Evil playthrough and a remake playthrough, because I want to see how it is to compare them. Like, there is no comparison, right? The original is far superior, but even so, I'd still like to do it. There's Chef Irons, that son of a bitch. This one was 21211, right? No. Is it 21112? 211. Oh no, 2612. There you go. Or 2126. Two 612. What is that damn code? Let me look that thing up, cause what is that damn fucking code? I never remember this one because I never used the item in it. Once for the Matilda and Leon's playthrough, and then for here it's just for Claire's extra gun. And obviously, no one, since it's not on Google's front page, I'm guessing people rarely unlock this safe anyway. 6 to 11. Okay, there we go. It's 6 to 11. I wonder if they're gonna change the safe code for Silent Hill 2 when they do the remake, or are they gonna keep it? Well, I mean, obviously they'll keep the code, but I mean, are they gonna change the puzzle to something else, or they're still gonna keep it a safe puzzle?
It turns a museum into a police station.
Madmen, Claire, that's who turns it. Madmen. Insane people, like Chef Irons and Albert Wesker. Those types of fools turn museums into a police station. The psychopaths. One thing is, we're only 27 minutes into the recording, so if you're doing this type of run, you can also combine it with like the ones where you have to hurry, because remember, the more you speed through the game, the less chance you have of getting hit. So you can actually combine this type of run with like one of the ones that says like complete the game under 2.5 hours or complete it under 2 hours. It is a great idea to combine them, because you know, the more you hurry throughout the game and the less contact you have with the enemies, or the more you wipe out the enemies in this case, the easier it becomes to, you know, not get hit, because you're not fighting as often. And when you do fight, you just completely overwhelm them with all the insane amount of ammo you have, so it becomes very easy to combine these two runs. Which I get the feeling is probably why Capcom doesn't pair them often. You know, you'll notice that they never pair the really easy runs together. They don't want you to have an easy time doing it. They always pair like one easier run. They always pair off one easy run and one challenging run. They never pair them off. You're never gonna get two super hard challenges at the same time. Just like you won't get two super easy challenges at the same time. You'll get like an easy one and a hard one, or like a moderately challenging, you know, a moderately challenging one and a hard one. They'll never make it extremely unfair, but they also won't make it extremely easy for you. They want you to enjoy the game and enjoy the challenge, but they don't want to spoil it for you. They also don't want you so frustrated that you just quit the game, so they know what they're doing. They are professionals, as hard as it is to believe sometimes with some of the weird stuff they do. They are professionals. Store these, we don't need them for now. Technically, we shouldn't even keep the card, but it's easier just to keep it on us. Because let's see, we have the board, which we're going to use the board right away. Oh yeah, and then we have more than enough space for all the other stuff. This also lets you pick up a lot of items that you would ordinarily have to leave behind because you didn't have the space. Well, now you don't have to carry health, so you definitely can afford to pick up those items. Claire looks good in those jeans, by the way. She does. I think she's become my favorite Resident Evil Jill's cool and all, but I think I prefer Claire. And Claire has gotten less games than her, so
Hey, Marvin.
she needs more attention.
This is bad.
Ooh, I forgot we pick up this crap here. Oh well.
I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there?
Marvin, are you dead? Or are you just sleeping? I hope someone interesting wins the Masters. It isn't just Scotty Scheffler or John Rahm all over again. Nothing against Scotty, but we need a more exciting outcome than that. Oh shit. This freak right there. Nope. Fuck you. You're not gonna grab me, you son of a bitch. I don't know where the hell he came from, but he's not gonna grab me. He's camping at the door too, that's when it's the worst. Look at him right there. We gotta wait for him to wander around a bit. You cannot try to tackle him that way. It's too dangerous to attack him when he's so close to the door. This fucker's still not dead. Shit! Die already, fool! See if we can blow his head off from behind.
You ass!
There you go, you son of a bitch. There you go, he's crippled. Always make sure they're dead before you approach them, because they can easily grab your ankle and that's it for the run. Now we have to be careful with this buffoon right here, because he can camp by the door. That's how he got me in the hardcore run, so... Oh shit, he is by the door. Fuck. Can we see him? Where the fuck is he? Shit. Let's see if we can go over here and peek through the window. Oh shit, fat guy's still around? Really? Go away, fat man. Let's make sure this guy doesn't get back up. Oh, okay, so the regular zombie that's by the door is not here. Since it's not hardcore, he's not here. Whose shoes are these? I'm guessing a survivor that was camping there. Yeah, usually there's a zombie right there, but since it's not hardcore, it is safe to come in here. Oh, he's stuck at the door, that's why you couldn't see him. No, we didn't want that. Alright, let's just grab all this stuff and go. Let's just leave his dumb ass there. He'll never notice. Let's combine that because we're gonna need the acid rounds for Birkin anyway. So. We got everything we need from this room. We never have to come back here again. Because remember, Claire takes a separate path than Leon, so she doesn't have to come back to this area ever again. So we are officially done with here. We got everything we needed to get, and we are out of here. Let's use the fuse, and they will never come in here as long as Marvin is in here. It's not like the B scenario. You'd think if it wasn't so desperate, this might not have been the smartest move to make, because they were all confined there. Now you just open up the shutter, they can get in there and get Marvin again. Possibly not the brightest move Claire could have made, you know? Not the smartest one. Let's store all this. Store this right now. And this. And these. Now since we use all the boars here, we have a much easier time here because there's no zombies. I think there might be one that appears anyway, the construction worker. Let's see if he shows up or not. I don't think so, but let's see if he's here or not. Nope. I don't know if he's not here in hardcore. I mean, if he's only here in hardcore, or if it's because we boarded up the windows, but either way, he's not here. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. We don't need to pick up that green herb because we do not need that. Technically, we don't need this board either. Yeah, we don't need the board because where we're going, there's a board over there already for the bottom area, so we don't even need that. That's more for Leon's side. That's more for his campaign. Let's go grab the grenade launcher and fry that liquor. Oh, here she comes. Damn, look at that. She did not even hesitate. She just launched herself at that fucking floor below.
Seriously?
And now she's dead. Almost. You want to make sure she's actually dead. You don't want her harassing you on the stairs. Especially because you can't defend yourself on the stairs. It's the one flaw of the game design that I wish they had done better. You cannot use defensive items on stairs. The zombies will grab you regardless. And then you're finished. I don't know why that is. Why they decided to do it that way. I guess it was so that you wouldn't cheat the game, right? You wouldn't overpower it by always using defensive items. So they put the one spot in there that you cannot get around. You cannot get around using defensive items. You have to kill the zombies on the stairs or else they'll kill you. Wonder if we have enough. Yeah, I think we do because we're gonna combine. Let's see, the battery goes with this. The other gunpowder goes with this. We're not picking up the first aid spray. Yeah, I think we do have enough. But before that, we're gonna save it just in case the liquor slashes us. We don't have to do the whole past 15 minutes all over again. So we're gonna save anyway. Always keep frequent saves, especially in a challenge like this. You don't want to be caught off guard like I was a couple times in the previous challenge, the assassin run with Leon. There were some dicey moments there. And with Claire, where I didn't save that one time, and then I discovered I hadn't killed enough enemies and had to restart the whole last 25 minutes all over again. You don't want to get caught off guard, so it's better to just save. It costs you nothing, and it's a great way to ensure your run is safe. Oh, we don't want to run in there. See, that was almost a big mistake right there, running to the actual liquor. That would have been deadly. That would have been very, very bad had we run straight into him. Alright, he finished his lunch, and now he's half dead. We'll finish him off once we go outside. As always, I have no idea why Claire left this jacket here, or why Leon didn't take it. Especially Leon, you'd think he'd connect the dots and figure out this was her brother's jacket once he saw her jacket, but I guess Leon's not that bright, you know? He's stubborn and... damn, we didn't need this shit. He's stubborn and resourceful and persistent, but he's not that bright. He's not the brightest guy around, as evidenced by all the drama that Ada makes him go through. Remember when the Resident Evil fan remake that's still going on did this whole section here? And they had you walk through the town as jail to get a donut, and then you came here to talk to your STARS member before you departed for the mission. Man, that was so cheesy. It was a good idea, but it just looked completely cheesy the way they implemented it. You know, just, oh, your first mission is just to go to Moon's Donut and buy a donut. Really? I think he's dead. It didn't help that my laptop couldn't run the remake properly, so it was too resource heavy. So that just made it seem like everything was just going bad. Like, it was a nice idea, but I don't think it quite worked, especially since they had to like rebuild it from the ground up. So all the enemy movements are kind of janky. It's a mess. But I appreciate the effort. Too bad they got greedy with their Code Veronica remake, which was just like, it was just HD textures over the base game, but they had it like 95% complete. Capcom had given them no trouble in the past 3 years, and then at the very last minute they decided to ask for donations from people to support the cost. And that's when Capcom dropped the hammer on them. They fucked up big time. Like, what do you expect, guys? If you had just finished it the way you intended to for free, they wouldn't have laid a finger on you, because they didn't do anything to the people who did the HD mod for 4 or for the Rebirth trilogy. You know, the first, second, and third games from the PS1. They didn't do anything to those guys because those guys worked for free. It was just more publicity for the games. But these dumbasses got it in their head to... They're two guys from like Brazil or something, and they got it in their head to finally charge people for the work, and that's when Capcom decided to... They had no choice but to threaten them. Because now they were literally profiting off the game. It wasn't for free anymore. You want to kill this guy here, you don't want to risk him grabbing you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you don't want to risk him grabbing you when you throw the flashbang for the liquor. So you want to kill him. Most times you can just run away from him, but in this case you want to kill him. Yeah, man, those guys just got greedy. Like, I don't know why you go 3 years doing it for free. Capcom has no issue with you whatsoever because they're never planning to remake the game anyway. And then you finally get it in your head in the last 2 months to ask for money from people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. You almost had it. You were literally there at the finish line, 50 or like 90% done. 95% done, and then you just fucked it up with your stupidity. God damn. You still want to run before he catches up to you. See, that was close right there. The flashbang will only distract them for so long. Look at that, the painting honoring the original puzzle from the original game. Look at that, the maiden puzzle. Or the statue, whatever she was. There we go, we're done with all the medallions. 44 minutes in, but like I said, you can afford to take your time here. I I just took the long way because I wanted to get all the items and ammo and all that stuff, but you can easily do it in under half an hour. And like I said, combine it with the challenge for beating the game quickly. Alright, bye-bye Marvin. It's been a blast. We'll see you again. To kill you. Oh shit, I did not mean to combine that. Fuck. We'll find more. It's standard, we'll find more. We don't need all those what do you call them? We don't need all those freaking white gunpowders anyway. We'll make more. Especially since they take less damage too, so that's fine. But yeah, that was I did not mean to combine those. I wanted to do more handgun ammo with the gunpowder. So let's grab our 2 acid rounds, because that's all we need. We're gonna store the flame rounds for now until we need them. Put this over here. I always like to have the ammo next to the guns and keep the knife over here. Let's keep this because we need it. We're gonna switch this one out for the other knife. Remember, you cannot counterattack. We need to save the counterattacks for the next bosses. So if you get grabbed, restart here. That's what we're gonna save here. You also cannot get hit here because that would just run counter to what you're trying to do. So you want to save here. We have this. We have the knife. We have the grenade. We're gonna get the other grenade. That's all we need because he's much weaker here than he is in hardcore difficulty. So we don't need any of that extra crap. We don't need health. You know, we don't need to counterattack. He is much weaker here than he is in hardcore difficulty, so it should be a breeze. We should not have any trouble with this battle whatsoever. We might even kill him just using the knife slashes. Let's see. But remember, if you do get grabbed by him here, restart. Because you're going to need those 3 counterattacks later on for the gauntlet area and the last 2 bosses, so you don't want to waste them here. And even in the gauntlet area, if you can do that without getting grabbed, all the better. Alright, here you go, Birkin. Let's square up. You freak.
Ain't gonna cut it this way.
You abusive piece of shit fodder.
This thing's gotta go down.
Damn, he took a sweet ass time mutating. He's definitely much weaker here than he is in the regular version. Or hardcore, since this is the regular difficulty. Not enough time to slash him. Now we just pepper those shots. There you go. Just had a heart attack and fell right over. There you go, easy. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. I guess we might as well pick this up. I think we have enough green herbs. Now what we need are red and purple or blue. They say blue, but they really look purple. So the only part of Claire's campaign that I don't like is the It's the part with Sherry, just because you can't defend yourself. I like the concept of it, but it's just tedious to play after you've gotten over the initial, thrill.
This way!
And we are officially done with green herbs. I think we have enough. We only need 5.
It won't
Sherry, you
move.
could have just pulled with both arms. It probably would have lowered the bridge.
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's making an important new medicine.
Umbrella?
What a
The
liar.
big pharmaceutical company?
She ain't working new medicine. She's building weapons for the government.
I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
You think Sherry became an
So,
agent like
where's your
Claire in
dad?
this timeline?
He,
I'd like to think so. I never liked the whole thing she was being held hostage by the government. I think it would have been much more impactful if she decided on her own to become an agent after all the messed up crap she saw. That would have been much better. Let's combine this. There you go, store that. Yeah, we got an extra herb we don't need, so we should probably just dump that eventually. But we'll keep it just to show how many we actually got. But we only need 5. Still have this knife. Let's use that one. Wonder if we should keep the grenade or not. It might be useful for the liquors, but we can handle them with flame rounds. Do we have any others? No, we only have 1. We do need them for the end. Yeah, let's just try to deal with them the normal way with the flame rounds. We do need this though, because we're gonna get that gun.
gone.
There we go, we're
Wow.
fine.
Both of my parents are gone, and it's just me and my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It means we've got...
Sorry to cut you off there, Claire. Man, how much trouble would they have saved themselves if as soon as this fat man came out of here, they just shot him. Just shoot him immediately.
Okay.
Let that be a lesson to you
Key
folks.
card
If you're in a
first.
zombie apocalypse and
Then
some
that asshole gets
mysterious
what's
guy
coming
with
to
a
him.
questionable mustache comes out of a door like this, and you don't know who he is or what he's doing there, just pull out your gun and shoot him immediately. Doesn't matter. Survival of the fittest. You can't afford to take the risk, just shoot his ass. Because he's probably up to no good. And if it turns out he wasn't some scumbag, he was actually a decent person, oh well. That serves him right for not introducing himself properly. We're gonna take care of these guys because we want the red herb in there, so. And we have the ammo to spare too. Damn, he just stumbled. There you go. He's done. And so is she in a moment. You want to back away when they're getting up because they can lunge at you easily. Damn, she's got a hard head. Back off. That was pretty close there. She actually got quite a bit close to Claire for my comfort. As much as people bitch about tank controls and oh we need tank controls again, I actually like that these controls let you maneuver around the game properly. You know, instead of the freaking tank controls where you can't even move. That was fine for older style games, but it's 2024, man. You don't need to do Resident Evil exactly like it was before. Just give us some good games, period. Speaking of which, I never finished that Village on the third person mod. Or DLC, whatever they call that thing. I never finished that at all. I'm gonna save because I do not trust myself not to get slashed by those lickers in one way or another, so just in case, should the worst actually happen, we're gonna be prepared. Should we actually fuck up here, we'll be able to easily reload and start over. See, like the grenade would be useful, but we need it for later, so like, do we sacrifice? Well, I guess we can sacrifice one acid round. Where is it? We're gonna make more later, so let's just sacrifice one. We're gonna use this on the zombie upstairs, because his decrepit ass gets up way too easily. And he takes a lot of hits to take down. So we're just gonna use all those bullets on him. It's 3 bullets. And these guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait first, because you wanna get them together and they're not close enough here. It's probably easier to deal with Boggs and Leon's scenario since they're caged up. But these guys aren't too bad. I was intimidated by them when I first saw them, but they're not too bad. Yeah, let them rage, because hopefully that'll get them close together, and then we can take them out with the flame rounds. I want to take out this buffoon. Shit. I did not mean to I did not mean to use that one in particular. There you go. Jesus Christ. Takes a lot to kill. Like Super Zombie. Yeah, I wanted to use this and combine it with this gun. Might have to use it against the lickers. Let's unlock the roaches. We haven't done that in a while. Now they can stay in there. Let's get his dirty ass back in here. I wonder, should we let's see if they're paired together up right now. Let's see, because if they are close together there, we can kill them both and then we can just run past them. We don't have to tiptoe around them. Let's see, there they are right there. Let's see if this will cause a stir. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see what this says. Shit, I wasted it. Fuck. I'm gonna have to reload. Oh, that sucked. I wasted the bullet. Oh, we got them close together. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Alright, it worked. But we gotta be careful with going outside now, because we don't have enough to knock him down, so we're gonna have to use a handgun bullet. That's the one thing about Claire's grenade launcher. Without the addition to it, it becomes very easy to miss your rounds. little aiming addition makes a lot of difference. Makes a bigger difference than you think. So that was not quite the way I wanted it, but there you go. Gotta be careful with this guy, he can slash you. Ooh. This one's a small carrier. Imagine if they had zombie chihuahuas in there. I know there was a version of Dead Rising, the Wii version I think, that had zombie poodles. I never even heard of that before until I saw a video on it on Thursday. Freaking zombie poodles. Imagine that. Imagine zombie poodles in a Resident Evil game. Would it be cool or would it just be plain goofy? But I want zombie chihuahuas. That would be, they would be savage, but they die in one bullet probably. We got that. There we go. We have almost all the red herbs we need. I think we need one more, and then 2 more blue, or 3 more blue. I'm not quite sure. Somebody left their umbrella here. And there we go. We are officially done with the parking garage forever. We no longer have to come back here except to escape the precinct. We don't have enough
Must be where that guy came from.
we don't have enough space to take all the items, unfortunately.
Bastard is the police chief?
Oh, let's see if we can combine this, maybe. Let's see. There we go. We should have enough now. Give me that aiming thing. Oh yeah, because we're not taking the green herb upstairs, so we got plenty of space. There we go. We can carry all of it. Was he just in here gorging himself on spaghetti while all this crap was going on? Because that food looks recent, so I don't think it's the guard's food. Is that his? He was here just stuffing himself with pasta while all this shit was going on upstairs. Chef Irons. That's Birkin calling him an idiot for letting people through down into the Umbrella Labs. They were paying him cheap too. They were only giving him like an extra $10,000 a month. That's cheap. That's pretty much what some politicians work for. From their lobbyists, like $10,000 a month. That's pretty cheap. You can buy a whole person with that. I don't think we need the grenade launcher right now, so let's stuff that in there. Store that and this. What else do we need? Oh yeah, we gotta make the herbs. So let's combine it with the blue. Store it. Let's store that one. I think that's all the health we need once we find the other blue herbs. Yeah, because we only need 5, so this will be an extra. We do not need that. We do need the knife. There we go. Oh yeah, let's grab the machine gun ammo. That's Chief Irons' sick log where he talks about how much satisfaction he gets out of stuffing animals. Oh yeah, there's an extra, I forgot there's an extra gunpowder here since it's in normal difficulty, and hardcore you just get ink ribbons. I'm so used to getting the ink ribbons, I forgot they give you an extra white gunpowder here. Look at that dodo. I didn't find out until last month that apparently dodo birds really were that big. I thought they were smaller, like kiwis. No, they were There were some huge birds. The problem is they just didn't have any natural prey on the island where they live, so that's why they got all wiped out when cats and dogs and other animals were introduced. They just had no way to fight back. But they themselves were actually pretty chunky. They were pretty big. I think they say like 3 foot tall. It's almost as tall as some variety of humans. Let's store that. Grab the board from upstairs. We're gonna board up that window downstairs. And we're gonna grab all this shit now so that we don't have to come back for it later. Because remember, Claire can't open up the little space that has all the stuff that like Leon can. He can go into that room with the storage area. Claire cannot, so it is actually in our best interest to grab as much of this stuff as we can the first time around. Oh shit, he was right near the door. I did not even see him. That would have been very bad had he grabbed her. Why was he hanging out near the door? I never see him that way. There you go. That's it for that knife. Damn. Could have just done that the whole time. Yeah, he's never this close to the door. I wonder why the fuck was he even there? Random enemy placement, I guess. The hell is that other guy? Oh, we hear him, but where is he? What direction is he coming from? There he is right there. See him. Let's go around the back. Back off. There you go. He's finished. Let's unlock this. We can just discard this knife because it's almost dead anyway, so let's grab the new one and we're gonna grab the gear and we're officially done with this room. We can store all that stuff downstairs, we don't have to come back here to grab it. Damn, this run is just breezing by, like we're barely at an hour 8 minutes, we're already more than halfway done. Let's go lock this guy up before he does some damage. There you go. Let's go put the gear in the box. That way we can grab the white gunpowder downstairs and also the thing in the mirror room with the liquor. Store this. Let's see which one needs it. This one. Can store that one. And store that one. And these. And this. The only part that might cause me concern is when we go to pass by the liquor when we're fleeing from Mr. X. That might require the grenade launcher. I do not want to take a chance on him slashing us, so we might need to grenade that liquor to get him out of the way. With Leon, you can take care of him beforehand, but we can't do that here. Let's grab the box. And as soon as we pass by, that thing is gonna leap inside, so. We do need the stars badge. That we do need, so. Let's store this. Let's use the extra acid round. As long as we have it here, we might as well use it. Might as well, because it'll help deal with certain things. We're going to use up the ammo in this gun, and then we're going to be done with it. Claire's not heavy enough to knock over the ladder like Leon is. His heavy ass just tears the whole thing down.
Jesus.
There she is with her scream. I don't know why she screams like that when she sees you. She doesn't even see you, she just senses you somehow. Yeah, let's not take the chance. She's definitely not getting back up now. Here comes this dude. And that gun is history. We do not need it anymore. Back to the good old Albert for this one. We don't need any more green herbs because we got plenty of health. That's all we need, 5 combinations. I am gonna get the machine gun from the STARS office though. Which, funny enough, I could have done earlier. I mean, I could have done that and then used that against the liquor. I didn't need to bring the extra acid round.
Jesus, stay back!
think as long as you aren't in the room when he passes by the zombie, he won't disturb him. The one that's just lying there. I think he has to be in the same room as you in order to disturb that zombie. Otherwise, you just it's still knocked out when you go in there. Let's get rid of that key.
This does not.
And you want to keep the stars badge because you definitely need. You need to use it down in the basement because you definitely want the extended magazine in this one, or the extended barrel. You definitely want that for the machine gun. Damn, that zombie almost made me jump. I forgot he was there. Sometimes he doesn't come. I've noticed a couple times it glitches up and he tends not to show up. I wonder what the specific thing is that causes him to detect that you're there, because sometimes he just plain doesn't show up at all. I wonder why it's different like that. Oh, we don't have the we don't have the gear. Never mind. We have to go. We have to go in here. We forgot the gear. Oh, well, that means we can store all this stuff in here. Let's put away that gun so that we're not tempted to use it. We don't need that. And the machine gun, we don't need that just yet. I have no idea where he is, so I'm just trying not to lure him over to my location. I want to get as far as going back to use the 2 cubes at the electrical panel, because we can save before that, and then we'll do the Sherry section next time, because I don't feel like doing that right now, so we'll just save that for next time. But that'll be more than halfway done with the game, so that's a fair amount. That's a fair point to save and just start next time. I just want to get that cube first. Oh, I also got Oxide. Well, I didn't get it so far. It's in my cart on the PSN store. But I'm gonna get Oxide. What is it? Room 204 or 304 or something like that. 104, whatever that game is called. I bought it on the PS4 last year, but the load times are horrendous. So now that I have it, on sale on the PSN store with PlayStation Plus, I'm gonna get it at $8. Because it's an interesting game, it's just borderline unplayable on PlayStation 4 with the load times. I should have bought it on PS5 originally, but I wanted to see how it was on PS4, since it was cheaper. Big mistake. So yeah, I'd rather just spend $8 and buy it on the PSN store for PS5 and be able to play it than have to deal with those horrendous load times. Like literally it's like 30 seconds loading in between every time you open a door or go into another room, so it just makes the game borderline unplayable. Like the game itself is fine, but those load times are absolutely horrific, even for PS4. No game that's that small should have such huge loading times. It's just insane. So I'm gonna get that, and I'm also gonna buy the Alan Wake 2 DLC as long as it's on sale, because then it'll go back up to regular price. Yeah, we're gonna save here after this, and we're gonna be done for the night, because we've been going almost an hour and a half. That's way more than we needed to. The game is moving pretty smoothly, so we should finish up one more video, and after that we can try the tofu and hunk challenge.
That worked.
Either one. I might go for hunk just to have more variety, because flan is nice, but sometimes I get tired of only playing as her, so we could use some more variety. Let's shoot this guy so that he doesn't get in our way. We knocked his hat off. You don't need to kill him, just shoot him to get him out of the way. Because here comes Mr. X. We took care of these 2 zombies, so we're in the clear. Imagine if you were running here one time and he was here in this in this section. You just ran straight into him here. But unfortunately he can't, because unlike in Leon's scenario, the barrier is not unlocked here. So he cannot get to you. Sucks for him. Alright, we're gonna do the panel puzzle next time, because I don't, like I said, I don't want to deal with Sherry's section right now. So we're just gonna store this first. We're just gonna get the two cubes right now. Get the cubes, get the machine gun so that we don't forget it, and we also get the machine gun ammo. Oh, 150 of them. We are stacked. I wonder if they intentionally named those Aegis after the character from Persona, like a little reference on their part. Or if that's just a common name for like electronic instruments, Aegis or Aegis. Let's save. Alright, so that was the first half of Claire's, what do they call it? Undamaged Goods run, pretty much. You can't get hit. So far we have not taken a single hit from any enemy. And no damage whatsoever. Like I say, you want to save those hit points and damage and counterattacks. All three of them for the latter half of the game. So it's going pretty smoothly so far. I expect that we'll finish it without too much trouble next time. So that will make a nice 2 videos. And then we can do the hunk and tofu stage and have some fun with that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time on Resident Evil 2 Remake on the PS5. See you later.